Right through there for a strike. And misses inside. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball.
2 out,
2
space
strikes.
is empty. Up and in. And the count is 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here at Rogers Center, and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's up the foul pole for a home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck. That it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Larry Walker. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Adrian Beltre will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting for the first baseman,
Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. That clips the corner. Righty delivers. And he swings through that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. No outs, runners at first and third. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. That one fouled off. Walker at third. Beltre at first. One gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there. Johnson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Alec Bohm, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. The Beasts up by a run here at the top of the second. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 down. This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. That clips the corner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, Phillies down a run. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw in. Pulls into third safely. A run comes in on the play.
Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Into center. Sosa sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Brandon Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Back now in Toronto. Here's a big power threat, Sammy Sosa. Wheeler back to work. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rojas snags it, and there's 2 down. Joe Mauer digs in now. And a curve misses outside. Right side, stop. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Line drive. Guerrero makes the grab, 1 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You know, Bill, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. There's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Harper batting for the second. Off the mark there, and 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throws to first. Harper retired. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. That one missed. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And now 3-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. They get him, but it was pretty close. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call. Just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. Next to hit, Larry Walker. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Beasts down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit weakly on the ground. Turner on the run. Throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Boom. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Stop in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adrian Beltre. Pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. This one high in the air to left center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and great transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Mark McGwire, the next to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Chipper Jones. Big spot for him here. Wheeler with a throw over. Beltre dives back in safely. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw, save. And that was close.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
So up next, David Ortiz. This guy with light tower power. The Beasts trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A 3-run homer, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got to pitch the drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman drove it out of here.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Now the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Righty to the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left side. Marsh drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. JT Realmuto steps in. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch just misses. The fifth. Trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Marsh leads off first with 1 away. Step off throw to first. Marsh back in standing. At the belt and fires. And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Now snap throw to first. Rojas back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
To third, and he's safe. And that's the second disengagement now. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed. Swing and a a miss, and that's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now Chase Utley.
Second base.
Wheeler back to work. That clips the corner.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. One up, one down.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And here is Derek Jeter. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Larry Walker. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Beltran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And they tag him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Top 6. And now here is Harper. As the lefty gets to work. Just missed. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Liner snagged at first. Now he launches a throw over his head. And now it's Alec Bohm.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. And it's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
Stop. Lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. So he's there at 98 miles an hour. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Frank Thomas.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Rojas squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Backward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
That's inside. 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom getting ready to go. Brogdon, the right-hander, also getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
2 outs, runner at first. And now, oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. So now a pinch hitter, Pudge Rodriguez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
2 outs. In the air out to center, Rojas. In position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-4.
The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and
So remaining in the game defensively, Pudge Rodriguez. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Pedro Martinez on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Martinez, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That misses. 2-1. The line to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
There's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
The count's full.
Looking, that's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. Utley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And takes low for ball 1. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Gets under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. And now Kyle Schwarber. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And here it comes. And a curve misses outside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Pitch misses inside. And the count's even at 2. Got it. And there's one down.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Bounced out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Harper now. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one clips the corner. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. The Phillies trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him looking, and there's 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. And that's disengagement number 2. That one misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Swings and misses. Pulled the string of the changeup. Back now New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Brogdon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Bernie Williams.
And he's got a little pop in his back, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Fall off foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is foul. The 0-2. And delivers outside. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one hammered. That's back. Got all of that one. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So digging in, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 down. Foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Here's the catcher to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Realmuto throws that in time. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Boom. Tosses to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Santana.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. And now the lefty. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Jeter. Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first. Safe. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. He swings and fouls one off. The Beasts leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. On to first, but it pulls it off the bag. So they're down to their final out. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaubert. Thanks for joining us.
Hug on a curve, and scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, repping some rolls and it's true, not a pebble in my groove, in the deep with the bumper, cut the screw when I move, elevated, modulated with adapter, now the ride smooth as that to take a picture, that's a sign, you should capture with a flick of flame, forward the trunk and bang, I'll be holding the game.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 4 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base.